better holler if you really feeling me. I gotta keep it 100, ayy. If you don't like it, then fuck it, ayy. We gonna win in the end, yeah, we gonna live in abundance. I gotta keep it 100, ayy. If you don't like it, then fuck it, ayy. We gonna win in the end, yeah, we gonna. I gotta keep it 100. We gotta stop all the stunting. You know we coming from nothing. Yo, you talking about money, you bluffing. We gotta do something different. We gotta change how we live in. We gotta do better for women. We gotta do better for children. We gotta listen to victims, whether Jewish or Muslim or Christian. It doesn't matter your religion. You gotta stand against the system, or else you just another villain. How you just sitting there chilling?
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jabari, and welcome to our special, not just my special, but our special with the collabo with Tommy Nation Politics and yours truly, Jabari. We're going to be doing 2 episodes actually tonight. The first one you're going to see on my page, which will be shared, and then you're also going to see on Tommy Nation's page, which will be shared as well too. This is our end of the year address, guys. And before I bring on my co-host for the evening, I just wanted to take the time to talk about the things that I have reflected on from this year. And the most important part, if any, first of all, liberals, you have just been had. If I was Charlamagne the God, I'd be like, drop the cool bombs for liberals. In a good way of saying that they have followed through in just allowing the agenda of the Pentagon, the agenda of the CIA, the agenda of the weapons contractors, the agenda of capitalism, late stage capitalists, millionaire career politicians. They have fell for the funk, ladies and gentlemen. Smell the funk. Smell it. What does the funk smell like? Does it smell like price gouging? Does it smell like proxy war? What does proxy war smell like? It's a lot of death. A lot of death. We come from a system that has been caught in a lie with the Afghan war, in the Iraq war, in the war in the Middle East that have claimed the lives of 1 million people since 9/11. And yet, this year, 2022, it is none other but the same sources, the same fucking politicians. Biden voted for the Iraq war. Now, Ukraine is the sacred baby of democracy. Ukraine is the sacred baby of change in a fight against what a lot of liberals think is communism. Russia's no longer communist, but liberals believe that. A lot of right-wingers believe that. Americans in whole don't understand this system, but it's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how shitty this year was, how we gave so much money to Ukraine, more money than we have given to any country in the world. And I am against all this money that we have given throughout this entire world. Very against it. But Ukraine is not only getting this money, but they're going to be in debt. A lot of debt. I'm talking about IMF debt. If anybody knows about IMF, then I don't have to explain foreign policy to you. But it is sad. And what does this stuff do for us? For Europe, they're going to freeze. For us, our electricity goes up. Our gas prices for now are fine, apparently. For now, this is why we talk about the year of price gouging. We're going to talk about all that. How long does it take for Europe to freeze and for the United States to freeze? And for the homeless people and for poor people and for working class people here in abroad to freeze because this government puts priority over bombs, the rich, the 1%, but never never in the hands of the working class. Who gives you the wealth? Once again, the Democrats took PTO and sick leave from rail workers when their career politician millionaire asses have unlimited sick leave. So that's all I have to say for my little monologue here. And I would like to bring up my panel, which we have a balanced panel. A panel of two different minds. But one thing that we all can agree on is that this shit is fucked. So let's have our discussions. I have with me Tommy Nation, Politics.
Tommy Nation Politics.
And then I also have with me Michael from Savage Unfiltered.
What up? What up?
You made it.
I made it. I only got 5 minutes, so I'll be quick with it.
Yeah. You know what? Go right ahead. I will pause my beautiful music.
Pause your beautiful music. So we're talking about the whole Ukraine thing, right? We're talking about a mixture of different things.
Well, it's the end of the year address. So whatever ticked you off politically at the end of the year.
I got a lot of things that ticked me off there.
So I just want you to express how you feel. You got 5 minutes, so go right ahead. Since you're not gonna be on for a while, go ahead.
Well. Here's the thing. What really fucking ticked me off was the whole speech from crybaby Zelensky last week that came into the damn Congress chamber and poured out his little crybaby tears and said, "America, you need to give me more money. You need to give me more money. Oh God. Oh God. Oh my God. Give me a fucking break. Let me just say one thing. Give me a fucking break. We should stop funding Ukraine and start letting the damn European Parliament take care of it. Let them take care of it. How come they're not going after the European Parliament? If they want some help, let the European Parliament fund Ukraine. Stop coming after America. We can't afford it, guys. We're in fucking a 40-year inflation high. We can't afford it.
But I mean, that's the whole point. The whole point is Samuel Bankman-Fried had like that little cozy and tight relationship with Democratic donors. It's all about the hands. It's the hands, it's the money, and where the hands are going. So we hand it over to Ukraine. There's people over there. There's some corrupt fucking oligarchs. They're working with Samuel Bankman-Fried and FTX, handing it over to him. He hands it over to the Democratic primary donors. They hand it back to the Democratic Party. It's just a little. It's a ring around the rosy. That's all.
Yeah, but Tommy, how come the Ukrainian government is not asking funding once again from Great Britain, England, or even the Canadian Parliament? Canada doesn't even have their hands on this right now.
They know what Trudeau's going to say. Forget about it.
Well, the UK, we cannot give them an acknowledgement. The UK hands is just as much in this, Michael, as the US is. It was the UK that told Zelensky when Boris Johnson was prime minister before he stepped down. And now we have a new guy who's an Indian guy who, they got to blame an Indian guy now. So whatever. Boris Johnson literally went over to Zelensky when Putin was ready to sign a peace agreement. They had this whole thing going on. The agreement was going on in Turkey. It was Boris Johnson that told him, no, depend on us. We will take care of you. That we have your back. And they have lost so many soldiers.
Here's the question.
They act like they're winning. They're losing.
Here's a question for you. This was actually said by Bernie Sanders about 3 years ago about this whole ordeal when he got into billionaire and billionaires. The guy that goes billionaires and billionaires, millionaires and billionaires. We should stop with the millionaires and billionaires. I said this on my show last week with Joseph, and Joseph was on fire with a fucking liberal. I had a liberal leftist on my show last week.
I forgot about that. Oh.
And she was like, what the liberal leftist troll said to me? She's like, well, I really can't comment on that, but I really think that we should put somebody in charge other than Donald Trump because he wouldn't be able to handle the situation. I was like, okay, well, what about Biden? Is he handling the situation? Well, Well, that's all we got was wells from her, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's weird. The liberals don't know what to do because they've literally complained about all of this
They
stuff
lost
from the
hope.
beginning. They lost hope, or are they just really letting this Biden administration run roughshod over their principles and values?
Well, let's see.
Are they just ignoring the
Biden
facts?
was the last choice. Yeah, Biden was the last choice. Who do they got after?
Biden wasn't anybody's choice.
I mean,
Biden
was a forced choice.
Biden was put in there. Biden was put in there through a third entity. We're still trying to figure out how the hell he got in there.
It was the aliens for sure.
I'm sure it was a little green men from Mars.
It was or something. This guy.
They were so afraid of Bernie Sanders that they just couldn't let him do it, and it's the same that they allow their party to fail because they fear Bernie Sanders too much.
Like I keep disagreeing with you, Jamar. They're not letting the party fail. The party's not
Tommy and Jamar, I said this today. Yeah, I said this today on my show, a pre-recording I did with Joseph, which is still in the editing. I hope Shaky can get it done before 10 o'clock. It doesn't look like it. It's probably going to be 6 a.m. now. But anyway, we had this on today's show. And Joseph, I mean, I let him have the freaking show for like 7-8 minutes. I mean, you know, when that guy talks, Tommy knows. You gotta put periods and commas in with this guy. But you know,
you do. Something you don't have to put periods and comments with is the mainstream media, though. I put it like I don't know if you want to share the article on Yahoo News, Jamar.
No problem.
I just want to read a little bit from Brian Harris, guys. This guy is on fire with his love for Zelensky. He's start. Congress on Friday passed a spending bill to fund the government and avoid a shutdown as part of a deal that includes a significant cash influx to the Defense Department, a 9% budget increase.
Who passed
the fiscal year of 2020-22? It was Congress. Look at this vote. House on Friday, 225 to 201. And then the Senate, 68 to 29 on Thursday.
God. More inflation.
They passed it so fast, guys. I have no idea what the fuck happened.
More debt.
Yeah, well,
that's what Rand Paul was on.
It's a big bill.
Yeah, it was $1.66 trillion, guys. And Vladimir Zelensky said, "This is not your money. It's not for free. Of course, this is an investment in the global democracy."
There goes
right. So who's going to pay that investment? Who's going to pay that investment? Ukraine. When this guy goes away with his hot, gorgeous blonde wife and makes billions of dollars,
Time Magazine Person of the Year,
set for life. Ukraine's going to be in debt. Ukraine is not going to be able to pay any of this money. I want to learn a little bit of Ukrainian, so I can just go over there and say, because he doesn't know any English, right? That's thank you for your money. It was an investment. That's all the English he knows. Y'all know that, right? Right.
He literally learned that that speech.
Guys, I gotta have a comment coming in because mainstream is not reporting on this at all. What is your thoughts on the fucking Ukrainian flag being drapered over the presidential seal last week during that speech? I thought it was a disgrace, if you ask me.
I think it was just Nancy Pelosi's quilt. Nancy Pelosi, she's a quilt maker. You know, she does these little craft projects.
And the kiss, he French kissed the former Speaker of the House. He gave her a French liquor. Yeah. He's like, come here, baby.
Ew. God damn.
God.
She just can't leave. Nancy Pelosi just can't fucking leave fast enough, guys.
Yes, I knew that she was going to do that. She's probably just being behind the scenes.
She just can't fucking leave fast enough, guys.
Well, here's the
thing. How many years do we have to deal with this bitch? And she's like her final months as Speaker. She's literally.
Why wasn't Kevin McCarthy there? Why was the former House Speaker there? Where was Kevin McCarthy?
Well, he's not ready yet. He's not.
It was the lame duck. It was a lame duck.
Yeah, he's not official yet. He got to get official.
That was the last term, I guess, right? That was the last session.
Next year you'll see him. Yep, that was the last Congress that lost.
Is Kevin McCarthy for sure the new Speaker or what?
I don't think it has to be confirmed yet. Has it? Let's look.
It has been confirmed. It's been confirmed. It's been confirmed on the seal.
Okay.
I guess. I'm sorry.
Well, here's the thing.
I thought it was Zelensky.
I'm sorry, guys.
I thought Zelensky was the Speaker of the House. I don't know.
I don't know. Zelensky? I hope not.
Zelensky.
I thought he joined. He joined the Congress with his fucking sweater, his strip coat manager, his strip club manager outfit.
I don't know. Sas said that he should just become the president of the United States because the way
he should become the president. He swears he gets sworn in with that green sweatshirt.
Don't worry, he'll be.
I brought Zelensky.
He'll be roommates with Juan Guaido very soon. They can all thump chests and be U.S. puppets and cry about their country very, very soon.
I'm taking a break from politics this week, guys. I have some. I have 2 adult film stars coming on my show tomorrow. So,
you gonna tell your date that or what? You gonna tell your date that? I hope not.
I don't give a shit what she thinks.
That's a great way to start out. Cheers to that.
Well, what you gotta do.
I got an OnlyFans model coming on, and then a Playboy model coming on shortly after that. So that should be good, rather interesting.
I'll be listening.
This guy's about to become the new Howard Stern.
We got. Did you guys listen to the episode last week? We got into some really good sex with the other one that I got into last week.
I unfortunately missed that one.
She was asking if I was like hung like a horse. I'm like, Jesus Christ, gotta get into some fucking personal shit there. Jeez.
Oh my God. Well, all right. Well, we're not here to talk about that.
Michael Gardner getting a little savaged on Jabari podcast.
Yeah, right on the podcast. Well, let's talk about the failures of the DNC. This is a very, very, very big part that I think is just absolutely not being understood, that they are trash. When the rail workers, because by the way, they are still fighting right now, and notice how there's no media coverage really at all. Like, they don't want people to know about all these protests that are going on, the protests with the airport workers as well too. Even truckers are protesting in South Korea. Like, it's literally a lot of like U.S. influence labor that is under the thumb of being challenged by the establishment. Now, listen, you are Democrats. Let's talk about John F. Kennedy. When John F. Kennedy was in office,
you want to do this, bro?
Yes.
You really want to do this?
When John F. Kennedy was in office, John F. Kennedy was pro-worker. John F. Kennedy was pro-universal health care. John F. Kennedy was an Irishman from motherfucking was an Irishman that understood colonialism, understood the bitch ass British, and he was a true Democrat. If there's any fucking Kennedy type of figure that I could defend, I will defend him. Why? Because the Democratic Party does not reflect him at all. If this motherfucker was in office, we would not have this problem with the rail workers. Why is why is sick days so much of an issue for workers, but these millionaire career politicians have unlimited sick days? Yeah. Unlimited sick days.
Yeah, you can see how much Bernie Sanders stood up for that too, by the way.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to give the voiceovers on your own show, but
So, Jamar, things are being declassified now to let us know the reason why the Democratic Party is not the Democratic Party of JFK. In fact, the CIA and the deep state did not want that Democratic Party to exist anymore. It's all being declassified. It's all being spread wide open. The CIA was responsible and involved in his murder. They want to try to not talk about it for 65 more years. No, sooner or later, they're going to fucking we're going to fucking find out exactly who was involved. And it's going to turn out to be the guys who we already knew. The person that JFK fired in the CIA, he had a special, you know how the presidents appoint their CIA directors. John Brennan and Barack Obama, they had a relationship where John Brennan said, sign this nigga, and then Obama would sign it. JFK, he said no. He said no. And he said no too many times. He got shot in the
Tommy,
head.
that's about to come out on the Twitter files. Dun dun dun. It's about to come out soon, Elon Musk is going to be releasing that, and all the little snowflake liberals out there and the San Fernando sick valley there in San Francisco are going to be like, oh God, no, Elon, don't release it. Don't release it. We can't handle the pressure. It's
You
all.
got a really good Chuck Schumer accent. You sound just like Chuck Schumer when you said that.
Why does Biden think Elon Musk is a threat? That's my question.
Because he has shit on it, Elon. Because he has shit on Biden too.
Hey, Jamar, he knows. It's like when you put the cheese and the mouse in the maze, right? The mouse has to find the cheese soon, because if he doesn't, he's going to get suffocated in the maze and he's going to go berserk. That's what's going on right now with our fearless leader, Joe Biden. He's like, oh God, Elon's got me in a fucking corner. He can't put me in the corner. I'm not like Baby from Dirty Dances. I'm not going to go in the corner. He got him in the corner. He knows what's going to happen. He's got him in the corner. The Hunter Biden laptop's going to come out sooner or later. We're in 2022, about to go into 2023. I think the Hunter Biden laptop's going to come into existence in the near future. I'd say about maybe June or July. We should know something about the laptop by then. And that's what's
going on. A lot about it. I mean, we already know a lot about that laptop.
And this is a big deal because
there's going to be a lot more coming out.
They tried to say this was Russian propaganda.
That's funny. Didn't work, did it?
No, it did not work. I just think
they really thought it would work. You know what's funny is that they're always talking about the Republicans and their failed propaganda attempts with China. They tried to do a Russiagate hoax for 6 fucking years, bro.
China. Yes.
They literally did. And so then they're now crying about this fucking propaganda. Talking about the big lie. You know, it was such a propaganda that, fell apart. These guys won't stop talking about Russia. In fact, Barack Obama and John Brennan, bro, they're
in bed with that shit.
They're in bed with that shit hardcore. In fact, I know that Barack Obama had something to do with this Russiagate whole.
Barack Obama has some dirty hands, really dirty hands. His hands are dark on this right here. He knows damn well that Barack Obama is another one that's going to be facing prison time in the near future, and he knows damn well.
He'll be facing it like Hillary. He'll be facing like Hillary's facing it. They'll never go to prison. This is not a story. This is not a good little golden book story where the good guys win and the bad guys lose. Michael, in this country, the bad guys win. So,
well, it's not the Wild West, Tommy, and it's not us fighting the Indians. We're fighting some Indians, and I can tell you right now, they're not the Indians that you think of. There's some nasty Indians.
1 little, 2 little, 3 little Britons.
Oh, God.
All right.
I want that guy in prison hardcore. Here's to the new year, guys.
Wait,
John Brennan, Mike Pompeo, and John Bolton go to shit prison.
Hey, you know what?
Go to prison.
It's not going to happen, but
where's Davy Crockett when you need him?
Oh, swear to God, he died in Alamo, bro. It was a horrible death.
Davy Crockett's got to come back and relive his
Santa Ana, bro. Santa Ana.
Exactly. Yeah.
Went that way.
Come back.
I don't even know who the fuck that is, but
I do. I live in Texas.
Yeah, you're in Texas, so you know who he is.
But I should look him up. From you guys. I'm here in the sunshine state of the Freedom State of Florida. So
y'all stay with the Sunshine State. You're not the Freedom State, okay? You're just sanctimonious.
Right now.
You're just sanctimonious. He's not gonna win the primaries, okay? Let's just be clear about that. Just sanctimonious.
That's it. The
ratings.
Oh my God! And that's another thing to think about this year. This guy DeSantis comes out of nowhere, and is
the mega government.
Is he going to really replace Trump?
My God, I hope not. We need him in Florida. I don't want him to run for president. Fuck that.
That's a good point. That's a good point, Michael.
Hey, I love my low taxes. I love no state tax at all. I love everything in Florida. He's fucking doing greatness here in the state. I don't want him to run for president.
Governor Abbott's kind of like
Mike has his
DeSantis.
Mike has his feelings. Mike is telling everyone how he feel right now.
hey! Let Cassie DeSantis run. That'd be a great thing. Let her run
for president.
His wife.
That's his wife. Okay, got you.
Okay.
You didn't know her first name. That's okay.
Yeah, I didn't know her first name. But listen, this guy he hasn't said anything. I don't think he's going to run. If he does, I don't think he's going to be strong enough, but clearly there is a time where a lot of people are in the Trump because of what's going on. But you know how I feel. I just feel like we just take this whole system to switch it up. But it's going to take some time to actually get that type of rage out of people. But as for right now, at the
we're
end
going
of
to
the
talk
year,
about that in the next.
I'm going to say
we're going to talk about that in the next.
Are you going to talk about that?
No, we're going to talk about that in the next segment with Willie Bragg.
I hope you guys are happy. I'm going over my 5 minutes, but I'm about to leave here soon because I don't know if you've seen. I had to mute myself before because I was arguing with Shaky just before. It's my guy that helped me out on the show. He's like, "Oh, you're ready to go out? You're ready? We're actually going to go out and have some beers and get some other stuff in the show."
Well, y'all be free thinking, innovative, and open minded. Okay.
Oh, we're going to downtown Orlando. It's going to be great. We're trying not to get mugged or robbed or it's going to be great.
Try hard. Bring your weapons. Bring your Second Amendment with you.
I don't need weapons. My fists are my weapon.
Yeah, man. I mean, look. What I was trying to say is that like we are at the point where there is a breaking point. We have 100 million. That is the biggest that has ever been. 100 billion in poverty now.
It's more
in the United States, and people are going to start. If it takes 200 million, look, there's about 300 and something million of people in this country.
Mara, I got to fact check you. It's more than 100 million, buddy. I think we're up to like 200 or 300 million right now in poverty.
I think
that would be the entire country if it's 300. Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ.
we are. Joe Biden.
I think we're 500 million altogether.
Joe Biden's sinking us into poverty, all of us. So we are. We're about 300 million in poverty.
This pandemic has done a lot of shit. So maybe the liberals will
redefine the poverty. Workers. They'll redefine the definition of poverty. How about that?
Oh, they already have. You know how the statistics go.
None of us will be in poverty. They'll just redefine the word.
Well, you know how the statistics go. If one person makes $100,000, just one person. If one person makes $100,000 in one district, it already goes up. It's trying to look like people are making like 50 grand or 30 grand. So 30 grand is not even a living wage, but 50 grand a year at least. I'm a little sick, guys, so like forgive me if I sound like how I sound. But it's literally thank you. It's literally just like this is absolutely disgusting. This is just going to get worse. It has never been. I have read 100 million, but you already know that it's probably way more than that. So far, I recorded 100 million, and there's about 350 million people in this country. We're fucked. We are absolutely fucked, and we need to start putting people. We need to put people in office that are from the working class that do not become sick millionaires and shit like that. That actually knows. That actually knows what it's like. No career politicians. Fuck.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I dropped my phone, but I'm okay.
We got to recall. We got to recall some people. We're going to talk about that in a second.
All right, guys. I got to get going. Great to be on the show tonight. Michael. Yeah, I got to get going. And tune in next week. Tommy, I got to get you on the show. We're going to have another liberal on the show.
Yes, please. I missed that. I've been wanting to talk to one. Find out. I need to demoralize.
I've been wanting to talk to one. You make it sound like.
Well, Tommy, I got to give a spoiler on next week's show. He's a diehard Maxine Waters fan, so you might want to tune into that one.
Oh no!
Ooh, right. That sounds like Kool-Aid that's sprinkled with crack.
Yeah. All right, buddy.
All right. We got to get ready for the next segment, bro. So.
Last thoughts. For everyone that's listening, we're going to take this all the way to Tommy Nation Politics, which I have to sign into and actually fucking do, so I could put it on the motherfucking page and shit like that. Which let me do that right now.
Can you do it at the same time? Because I'm worried. I'm worried that I'm gonna lose power. That's why I'm not doing it.
No, I'm doing it. I got it.
All right, cool.
But
lose power. I
wanted to put on. I know I ended my season already, guys, but people asked me a few thoughts on a few things, and I just wanted to, give them a little segue into how I felt. Fuck Tory Lanez. He can suck my dick. And I'm glad Meg Thee Stallion is and finally got her fucking justice. And fuck all of you who don't have sisters that want to act heartless. And then fuck you too, especially if you have sisters. And especially if you're black like me and you have a black sister and you are defending a Tory Lanez like asshole. You could kiss my black ass and you are deplorable.
Okay.
Yeah, he fucking shot her. The doctor literally showed the bullet while all of y'all was saying there was glass in her foot for 2 years. 2 years. Y'all
glass
been
in her foot?
saying dumb shit.
Wow.
Glass in her foot. That's what they said.
There's some people that are dumb, I guess. All right, cool.
No, it's absolutely fucking ridiculous. That's the world we live in. And then the last thing, the very last thing, fuck all of you motherfuckers that are ignoring what's happening to Haiti right now. The U.S. is literally invading it again with Canada and all this bullshit. Fuck all of y'all for ignoring it and always focusing on the talking point, which is Ukraine. They literally forgot all about COVID. Fuck all of you. This is you want to know what the real end of the year address is? It's a lot of fuck you.
Fuck y'all.
Yeah. So yeah, Tommy Nation is about to go on his podcast. So we're going to go over there. And I'm going to set it up right now. And everyone have a very good day. And I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, I'll see y'all.
Blank period, yeah. On my black, brown, and indigenous. Gotta holler if you really feeling this. Gotta holler if you really real enough. Other rappers is delirious. Yeah, it's really that serious. Better holler if you really feeling me. I gotta keep it 100, ayy. If you don't like it, then fuck it, ayy. We gonna win in the end, yeah, we gonna live in abundance. I gotta keep it 100, ayy. If you don't like it, then fuck it, ayy. We gonna win in the end, yeah, we gonna. I gotta keep it 100. We gotta stop all the stunting. You know we coming from nothing. Yo, you talking about money, you bluffing. We gotta do something different. We gotta change how we live in. We gotta do better for women. We gotta do better for children. We gotta listen to victims, whether Jewish or Muslim or Christian. It doesn't matter your religion. You gotta stand against the system, or else you just another villain. How you just sitting there chilling?